How's it going, folks? It is me, Weather Stormlord, for the YouTube side, and for the Facebook side, you can tell by who I'm posting with. So, right now, I decided that I think it's about time to explain to you all how exactly I track severe weather without a radar. So, you guys may have seen on the YouTube side, on some of the live streams I do, that they're not the best quality. This is mainly because I am not good with visuals, and I don't necessarily have a good way to set my camera up without getting good weather radio audio. Now, you may have seen some of the other live streams out there that have that not great weather radio audio, but have good visuals. So mine's pretty much the opposite of that. So I try to focus more on the audio part of it, with actual me talking with NOAA Weather Radio audio, so you know what's going on with the actual weather itself, and maybe some other stuff as well. Now, you guys may be wondering, how do you look at this when you can't see where the storms are? That is where both NOAA Weather Radio and Skywarn Audio come in. Skywarn is the National Weather Service Severe Weather Net, which you can hear on my most recent live stream. I'm not sure if I have that public. If not, I will make it public so you can hear that. So, both counties and the National Weather Service itself have nets, and the last time we streamed, they did have a net up from the National Weather Service, and presumably next time we stream, they will as well. So that's just a little bit of a look at the Skywarn side of it. I always have my scanner on whenever I know severe weather is expected, because that helps me determine where the storms are, what they are doing, and reports from them to determine whether they're actually severe. Now, another thing that I do is I ensure that every stream has weather radio audio, and that also helps us because it also gives us a more basic definition of what the storm could do, as well as where it is exactly. Because, I mean, the Skywarn audio and the weather radio combined, they make a pretty dang good source. So it's something that I've been using for years now. I just started using Skywarn early this year, as I got a scanner right after our last severe weather event in August. For those of you that remember the Southern Indiana squall line back on August 26th. And the day after that, I got a new scanner, and I've been waiting to use it, and then the first time I ever actually used it was February 27th, and that had a little bit of a net, but not much. So, again, just the main aspect of it is I use audio to determine where the storms are and what they're doing, and something I may start doing in the future is actually going outside to observe, but you may not see that on stream. But, so, going back on exactly how I track it, I use Weather Radio and Skywarn. The Skywarn, like I said, a lot of times they'll give radar updates as to where the storms are and how severe they are, which is nice because it'll kind of give me an aspect of where it is, because I can't see anything. Hence why I don't use a radar on stream. Plus, I don't have the technology to do so. If I did, I absolutely would use a radar. There's just no way to. And if I were to, then I think it would be good for visual purposes. But like I said, I don't work with visuals, as most of you know, because I am completely blind. So it's difficult to track severe weather without a radar and without vision. But these are the methods that I mainly use. Weather radio, I actually kind of also use other streams in the background to determine where things are. And then, of course, I have my moderators with me in the live chat who also contribute valuable information. Like you may have seen Life in Tornado Alley do things like this in the last stream, as well as United, aka Weather Republic, and Haley, I cannot pronounce her YouTube name for the life of me, and Epic himself. So everybody also contributes pretty valuable information on our live chat threads, which always goes a long way to making sure that everybody stays safe. Like, my goal here when I do live streams is a combination of entertainment and to keep people safe, because we don't want any fatalities during life-threatening outbreaks. Now, you guys may wonder why I don't do outbreaks nationwide. That is where the radar comes in handy. I don't do that for multiple reasons. Excuse me, first, because if I did, then I would spend about 95% of my time streaming, and I actually have a social and personal life outside of YouTube, so it would be very, very, very difficult to do so. And the second reason is there's just not an easy way to, because I don't have the sources necessary to get warnings from out-of-state areas while on stream, because Scanner Radio and the website that I use to get most NOAA weather radio streams do not work correctly on a live stream. I've tried before and no luck. Now, I might try this again with the Central Indiana Severe Weather Net at some point, but that's going to be a little bit longer down the road, as I still kind of want to experiment with it and see exactly what it does, because I've only seen it used during two severe weather events, one of which was not a stream. The other one was a stream, but it was very, very broken up on the scanner. So hopefully, it's a bit better in the future and it helps us more. And I think it will. It has been very, very helpful in the past, and presumably will be in the future. So yeah, that's basically a look of how I actually track severe weather completely blind. And one thing I will add here is that the weather radio models I have also been life-saving, especially for those of you that have the Sanjian CL100. Like Xavier, our latest team member, literally just got one, and I couldn't help you program it. I apologize, dude, but it is very, very loud. If a tornado warning is issued, it'll turn up to maximum volume. So if you're asleep at night, that thing will definitely wake you up, and you can move to a safe place. That's one that I wanted to have on the Indianapolis channel, but ended up using the Muncie channel because it's the best reception I could get. And the other radios I have to help with the streaming aspect of it, because the 262 doesn't turn off if you have it on for warnings. If it's an EOM header, because it turns off when you have it off at the first EOM header, as you may have observed in our last stream when one of the warnings got issued, because I turned off the radio for some reason. But when it turns back, if you have it turned on, it won't cut off that warning like it normally does, which helps us in the studio, because I don't have to constantly keep turning on and off radios, which is very annoying to do at times. But yeah, that's mainly a look of how I track severe weather completely blind. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video or stream, whichever comes first. 10% map, 10, look, close. Camera, viewfinder, focus unlocked.